Maneater is here and she is hungry for some meat. In this video, I am playing the entire game as the Blighttown's most infamous shack-wearing invader, who is also naked. Armed only with the butcher's knife and the plank shield, can we chop our way to the Gwen. I will also be ranking the build based on my experience on this playthrough, so let's start this run. We started as a deprived class and we are already halfway through with our cosplay. We could have used the cosplay mod like the patches one, but finding the armor and the weapon is itself a challenge. Also, since we don't know her face, we can do it without modding. Why can't I talk to this guy? Maybe because I'm a man-eater? Anyhow, we gotta get our Estus flask and the East key. Since we don't have our main weapon yet, we're gonna get through with the big old drumstick. Nothing new here, smacking that ass for some cash. And with that, we are done with the tutorial. Coming into the filing shrine, our primary objective is to secure the main weapon. So to the Blighttown we go using master key. Then we unhollowed ourselves and wait for the imposter Mildred to come. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy!
Round 2. Fight!
Second round went way better because we perfected our parry timing and sent imposter back to her hometown. With the weapon secured, we run our way back to the filing shrine. Yo, I heard there is a shortcut around here. Let's try it again and we are way off the mark. Is that supposed to happen? Or am I stuck? After multiple tries, we finally managed to land on the platform, but Black Knight did not like our parkour. We went again with this route, and this time it was the Black Knight who got defeated. We evaded the first trap, but got done by the second one, slippery stairs. Then we plunged our attack on the Taurus demon head, and with the butcher's knife damage, the fight was over in no time. Should I chop this man or not? Rest assured, cause I went for the hostile one. We went to the undead parish and upgraded our butcher's knife to +2. And I'm absolutely loving this weapon. The fact that it cannot be bounced off of the wall is so much better than the other weapons that I have used in my previous run. So with the confidence on our weapon, we go on to face the bell gargoyles. And just as we expected, the damage was very good even for a +2 weapon. We easily beat the first gargoyle and the second gargoyle as well. This weapon definitely feels like a top tier in the early stage. We use the souls to buy materials and upgrade our weapon to +5. And then use the remaining ones for the leveling. Yo, I heard there is another shortcut around here. We just have to make this jump. We did make the jump, but the hollow thieves weren't interested on giving us the pass. At least dogs love me, right? You know what? Fuck them rabbit dogs. With the dogs gone, there is nothing stopping us from butchering each other. And in the end, we came out top. We are closer to getting our final armor piece, but before that, we head back to the firing shrine. Where we gonna butcher this man and get his ring as well. We head back to the depths and defeated the butcher. Luckily, we got our sack on the first try, and of course, can miss out on the large ember.
Devour our strong souls. Devour.
What just happened? And why am I in the boss room? Anyway, let's start by defeating the dragon first. Due to its using head slam, we are dealing good amount of damage. While going for the final attack, we got grabbed. But that doesn't stop us from defeating the sewer dragon. On the previous section, let's just say that the masks took control of us like the Green Goblin. We are back in control and reached the Coilex domain, but before that we summon Mildred. I think I made the character identical as possible, making her
Extra thick!
We head inside the boss arena and started chopping spider legs. And with the Mildreds coming from you from the both sides, the spider got no chance. We deal massive amount of damage, and before I know, the other Mildred deals the final hit. Hey, I wanted to do that. After ringing the second bell, we head down to the demon ruins to face ceaseless discharge. And luckily, we managed to pull the cheese. We then upgraded our butcher's knife to +8 and onto the Saint Fortress we go, where we once again go to face Richard. Even with the arrow stuck on our head, we managed to defeat him, giving us the access to the Ring of Sacrifice, which is very helpful inside the Sith room. Then we went on to defeat Giant at the top. Now all we have to do is toss the golem off the map. Ha ha ha! Very funny. Although we could not toss him off the cliff, we did deal a lot of staggering and good amount of damage, eventually leading it to its fall. We upgraded our strength with the remaining souls and we completed the painting garden platform section on the first try. Not only that, we also completed the archer section on the first try as well. Man, I think I'm getting good. We upgraded our knife to +10, restored our humanity back, and now it's time to face Ornstein and Smog. The damage is looking good and we are fast as hell. By continuously concentrating our attacks on the Ornstein, we managed to defeat him and starting the second phase of the Super Smog. We deal good amount of damage on Super Smog as well. Although there were multiple near-death situations of getting one-shotted because we don't have any armor, we eventually managed to defeat Super Smog as well. With the Lord Vessel on our hand, we return back to the Undead Parish and use our souls to buy Crest of Arthurius. Although we have finished Ornstein and Smog, we haven't even equipped our second ring yet. So the next ring we are gonna equip is from this area. We opened the path by removing the tree enemy and got the ring we searched for. This ring increases our poise, which is very helpful when you have no armor. Now let's go on to defeat some bosses, starting with Moonlight Butterfly. And I'm absolutely loving the strong one-handed attack of this weapon. Is this exclusive to the Butcher's Knife or are there any weapons that have the same attack animation? Please let me know. Finally, Moonlight flies down for the nectar, but it doesn't know I'm gonna be a victor. I heard that the Mildred is actually inspired by a real player. I mean, considering the armor choice with something on the head and fully naked below, definitely feels like a player. Anyway, we head on to face the next boss. With the might of the Butcher's Knife, Sif goes down in no time as well. Sorry for that, Sif. Even though we are not gonna use it, we are gonna grab the Grass Crest Shield anyway. And next comes Hydra. It did took a lot of time because the last head was moving way far, but we eventually managed to track the head and got our win. We saved the Princess Doss and the Darkroot Garden is completed, for now. We placed the Lord Vessel on the altar and now it's time for the full Lord boss fight. But before that, let's clear out the Northern Asylum as well, starting with Stray Demon. It took a while with our damage, but the Stray Demon goes down like as any other enemies. And this is the reason I wore the Wolf Ring. It helped me to take the hit without staggering and also dealing the final damage to the Black Knight. We have soft capped our strength level and we headed towards the Demon Ruins. We are still on the +10 Butcher's Knife, but it will not stop us from defeating Bed of Chaos. Now on to the Demon Fire Sage. Although the damage is not too good, but it is also not bad considering it is +10 weapon. So with enough patience, we deal with the Fire Sage Demon. Now comes Centipede. Since the Centipede Demon has a lower health than the Demon Fire Sage, we managed to defeat this boss very fast. This is actually my best run to the Bed of Chaos, so please enjoy it. Yeah, I panicked and forgot to roll. But we will do this one day, I promise. Since the other Lord Boss health are on chunkier side, we decided to upgrade our weapon. First we remove the new Lord of Lord, then we get the very large ember. We also got the Titanite song telling us to upgrade our weapon. So that's what we did. We upgraded our weapon to plus 13 and we headed inside the catacombs. And you already know we are using absolute shortcut to the pinwheel. Make sure to dodge skeleton wheels, otherwise you will get staggered to death. Talking about the pinwheel fight, it goes down on 4 hits just like the previous round. Now the Tomb of Giants. We always fall on the pit to get the lantern, which is very helpful in this area, but also on the DLC to get the certain item. You already know the script on this area, kill men and protect women. Now to face Gravelord Nito. Upgrading our weapon to plus 13 was definitely helpful. We are chopping good chunk of damage against the boss, and with Nito helping us defeating smaller skeletons, we easily defeated the boss on our first try. Now the Duke Archives. We defeated Blue Crystal Garden to get the broken pendant, and then fall to our death while trying to use drive-by attack on a channeler. Man, I have to run all the way back from the jail. We fell again because we weren't paying attention on the path. Sith fight was going way too good until the clam monster started showing up inside the arena and then ruined our plans. With no clam monster ruining our fight on the second try, we easily managed to defeat Sith the Scaleless. With only the one Lord boss left, we headed towards the New London ruins again. Now the 4 King boss fight. We were so close to defeating the 4 kings, but our one mistake caused the whole game to fall apart. We can't even call this boss 4 kings because the 5th one eventually comes up even when we are defeating the other kings very fast. Look, 1 king, 2 king, 3 and 4 king, 5th king. These are our stats after 4 Lord boss fights, and now on to the optional bosses. Oh, Gwendolyn, it's time to rest. Or maybe it was me who need to take the rest. Not really. After that we headed inside the painting world. It definitely took some time to make Priscilla visible again, only to show on the one last hit left. With the optional bosses done, it's time for some fun inside the DLC. And we got destroyed. We eventually beat the monster and show who the true Amazoness of the Blighttown is. Next, we head inside the Arthurius arena. We were doing good in this fight without locking in, and we could also interrupt his power-up using Butcher's Knife. But not locking on also became our downfall because we mistimed our dodge. Second try we locked onto Arthurius and we locked in. We deal massive blows in every exchange, ultimately shattering the Abyss Walker's guard and putting the legendary knight down for good. With silver pendant on our hand and the crest key, we return back to fight Calamite. There is always a chance of getting one-shotted on a Calamite fight, but we managed to survive. And the damage from the Butcher's Knife is phenomenal. We keep removing chunks of health bar from his massive health pool until there was none left. With Calamite gone, there is only one boss left in the DLC. So to the Chasm of Abyss we go and save Sif on our way. Now let's talk about the Manus fight. We went into the fight without equipping the silver pendant, so we had to do it within the fight. We were doing good until we weren't, getting hit by every attack possible. Also, I keep messing up trying to take out the silver pendant. After using silver pendant properly, we got hit by the unseen attack out of nowhere. After many deaths, we started to get the hang of this fight. Or not. Wait, we are actually alive, which means this is the run. We restore our health back and started playing like a madman. Madwoman. Due to the menace leaving us with a single pixel of health, we managed to make a full comeback by defeating the final boss of DLC. Before heading into the final fight, let's do one thing as a Maneater.
By the lords. You... No.
We put the Lord's souls into the altar and it's time to end the run. Since we are at the final, let's talk about the build. For the weapon, I'll give it a rank because it is a strength weapon and does massive damage, both of the things that I like. And I absolutely love that one-handed strong attack where you run like a madman. And for the armor, in this case no armor, I'll give it a C rank just because of the fast roll and the stamina regeneration rate, because other than that there is nothing going on, literally nothing. And you get staggered easily if you get hit, so I'm gonna leave that to the veterans. Final fight has ascended upon us and we have bring the plank shield for this occasion. Speaking of the shield, this is a very bad shield. It offers next to no defense, but since it has a parry, it is kinda okay in a way. And in this fight, plank shield does a heavy lifting of parrying and giving us the easy win against the Lord of the Cinder. If you like this video, please make sure to comment on what would you like to see next on the video. See you soon.